grab this cacklebat. Because it's exactly the type of thing I would totally forget about. Alright, oh, you thought you could use your swoop technology to get the best of me, did you? Not today, cacklebat. Not today. Dark magic acquired. Alrighty. So there's still stuff on this island that we need, but the majority of it we can't get yet. So we're just gonna, I guess, shove off for now. It's really all we can do. Thank you, Poe. Alright, let's try and avoid, if at all possible, as much of this nonsense as we can. With our wonderful gliding ability, avoiding conflict has become significantly more easy. And with the addition of each and every pirate item you get, your mobility just gets better and better and better. It becomes phenomenal. Just wait till you see endgame, dudes. You're back! Not without incident, but I found another island map. And your hat. I thought you'd be excited. I've been thinking about my men, and the curse that controls them. We all sailed together under the Pirate Master's command. The Pirate Master is clever. He'd expect me to go after my pistol and hat. That's why he brought them here, to infuse them with his evil. He's been using the weapons to lure me in. He plans to trigger the curse and put me back under his control. I can't believe I almost fell for such an obvious ruse. Is that why you won't come with me? Because you're under the same curse as your men? I'm not afraid of him. I didn't say you were. I despise him. I'd like to see him return just so I could crush him myself. I didn't mean to get you all worked up. But hey, at least we're finally talking, right? It's good to get these things off your chest. I'll wait for you on board. The Tanline map. Oi! You got 3 guesses as to stuff that might go down in this place. Alright, so allow me a moment to think if there's anything else I'm supposed to be doing. Wait, this isn't even... Wait, is this where I want to go? Can I acquire the last... I'm not sure if I can acquire the last heart squid here or not. I'm gonna go find out. Think of it as a little bit of a detour, because, hey, why not? Then again... No, this is definitely for the best. This is most definitely something we are gonna want to do. Whoa! Alright, please, if you would be so kind as to not. Thank you. Evil frog creatures. Just get rid of you. And you. Nice to have a little, kind of a bit of a shortcut there. Not much of one, mind you, but still. A shortcut is a shortcut, and I'll take whatever I can get. Wait for the bubble, and just ignore you entirely. There we go. That's the best way to really deal with your adversaries. Ignore their existence entirely. Okay, so let's see if I can actually make a little bit of magic happen here. Whoop, I accidentally hit them in the wrong order. Good job, me. Alright, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. Okay. And, yep, hi! Yo, totally made it. Sweet! Alright then, good. Now we're just gonna have to go on a little bit of a risky venture here. It's fine, it doesn't really matter. Okay, hang on a second. This is really the only means I have to be able to defend myself in this particular situation. There we go. And take care of that. Take care of this. And grab a heart squid. And just as I theorized, I actually have to come back here later, making this detour more of a hindrance than a convenience for anybody. Oh well, what you gonna do? Literally nothing, because what's done is done, and we can't change the past. Just ignore all of the mermaids. Wow, I actually managed to avoid getting hit that time. Go me! Just float through the troubles, float through the burp bubbles. You mind, like, going away? Thank you. Okay. You're like, y'all really all up in my way, and I don't much care for that, let me tell you. Okay. I got confused and ended up here at first because I thought this was actually Scuttle Town. It's not. There we go. Although, we got all the collectibles in Saliva Island now, so that's not something we have to think about anymore. Which, all around, is pretty dang sweet. Alright, so if I remember correctly, possibly, someone just passed through here with a mummy sarcophagus on his back. He was looking for your bird friend's house. Interesting, interesting. I will most definitely go about that. Your uncle and Sky's fathers are both relic hunters. They seek treasures from the old world. So it appears that somebody came to visit Sky, and seeing as how somebody is just sort of randomly talking about Sky's dad, it's more than most likely him. And that will play a huge role in all of the proceedings. Do not worry about that noise. However, I want to apparently become a damage sponge. My goodness. Ow. Come on. Incompetency, thy name is me. Go. Just straight up ignore all of you. I'm not sure if I need another pirate item in order to be able to get the heart squid that we saw earlier. But by Jove, I want to try. You know what? Even if I can't get this one specifically, there is something else I can get. Oh, no. The pirate has totally all that is needed. Sweet. Thank you, pirate hat. But there is, in fact, something in the Tangle Forest. Might as well grab everything the second that I possibly can get it, just to prevent myself from, you know... I don't trust my memory. Eventually, if I waited it out and just until I had like all of the items in order to get everything, I just know that my brain would constantly try to wonder, like, did I remember to get that or did I not? So it's always best to grab everything as quickly as possible. Did not mean to do that. Great, now he's back at full health. You lousy, no good cackly bat. Evil cackly bat creature. What are you gonna do? You gonna try and swoop? Oh yeah, I thought you'd try and swoop. Too bad it didn't work. Didn't work, nerd. Nope, wrong animation. There we go. Always the dancing animation, not just the standing one. And more dark magic for us. I swear on me biscuits that I very much might actually still have something else in the general area that I might be able to get, but it's just best to wait for the other stuff. Once I'm able to do some other once I have some other abilities on my person, as it were, I'll be able to get around places a lot easier, and it won't be nearly as much of an inconvenience to hip hop, skip, jump, and crawl my way through all sorts of areas all over again. Like eventually I'll be able to bolt past this entire area without even having to think about it, which is pretty dang great. Anyway, ignoring, actually maybe not ignoring. I might drop some monies. We could always use more monies. I mean, just one monies isn't exactly a lot, but I suppose I'll take what I can get. Alright. Now, actually, going to see Sky right now, not exactly necessary. You can if you want, but you don't have to. Welcome to the shop. What would you like to buy? I'll tell you what I'd like to buy. I would actually like... I'd like the shampoo, but I can't get it, so... I'll buy a pistol tune-up. I'll buy 2 pistol tune-ups. There we go. Now our bullets look a little bit cooler. And we'll do 3 damage instead of 1. Which, you know, again, may not seem like a lot, but it adds up over time. Trust me on that one. Alright, to the Tanline Islands. We need to actually go through this place first before we're actually able to go back in order to make progress here. It's, kind of cumbersome, but you do what you gotta do. According to this map, this is Tanline Island. It's hot. Don't let the intense heat distract you. There's a den of evil here. Find it and destroy it without delay. I'll go and have a look-see. You just leave everything to me. And if you feel cursed, lie back and put a damp towel over your forehead. Ugh, where did she get all the energy to be so disgustingly happy all the time? It's just part of her natural charm and appeal. Anyway, now we've got these things. Don't even know what they are. Weird little cactusy dudes that shoot stuff. We've also got women that kind of, just with swords and shields, just kind of run around. I don't know who they're affiliated with or why they're doing what they're doing, but they are very intent on harming you. So you're forced to, you know, make them explode and stuff. Because everything explodes once Shantae is done with them. Back off, you! Okay. I figured you would probably die with the rest of them. Turns out you're made out of some pretty stern stuff. Unfortunate. And now the archers! I know, remember you. You're a huge pain in the tuchus, let me tells you. Not a fan, not a fan, not a fan, oh dat. Alright, so let me just take a quick look-see down here. Right, sarcophagus, handy, and something we cannot deal with right now. So we'll come back for that later. Just a quick hop, skip, and a jump as we deal with a scorpion woman, which is pretty much like the most flattering form of a half-human, half-scorpion I can possibly think of. It's kind of like the Scorpion King. You remember Dwayne Johnson when he became the Scorpion King? When he looked like a bad PlayStation 2 boss? Anyway, check it out. This is where a sarcophagus would be. Wow, there's a geocache here. The tiny message reads, "What a find! Taking this old mummy to the daughter." Signed, Sky's dad, and it's dated today! What in the world? That would be the huge mummy thing that he brought, that apparently he dragged into town. Now that we've seen 3 of those, you might have been able to connect the dots and discover that they just might mean something and might be useful. And that is a very true fact. But we can't do anything with them quite yet. What we need to do... Alright, so here's the thing. I'm gonna lay down this puzzle on you right here, right now. You see these 3 symbols? A very specific pattern needs it to be used in order to open the door and get inside. However, you can't just sit here and try and painstakingly try every single combination. You can't. I've tried. Legitimately, I have tried. You can't sequence break anything because the password doesn't exist until you have all of the information you get from the 3 sarcophaguses. Sarcophagi, or whatever it is. So even if you do ultimately get the right combination, it won't work. So don't even try. Groan! Hey, Squid Baron, what are you doing here of all places? My vacation, it's ruined. Oh, right. I came here expecting to relax in the surf, to feel the ocean breeze on my face and watch with feigned disinterest as nearby beach bunnies applied copious handfuls of sunscreen to each other's bodies in order to be practical and sun-safe. Sigh. From UV rays. Okay. I don't know. I didn't know this is the off-season. The only sights at this time of the year are the elder beings and scorpion folk. I don't know, scorpion folk are not unpleasant to look at. I give up. I'll be purchasing a lavish home nearby with amazing square footage and gravel landscaping at this rate. I won't let you do that! Buck up! There's still something amazing out there waiting for you. Something cliché, like a lonely lady squid. Maybe you're right. If I'm not gonna stick around, then here, take these x-ray specs. And I won't be needing them, apparently. Use them to see through things if it please you. So much implications from this. Especially considering the fact that these things work. And alright then, x-ray specs acquired. They are the only way to actually read or make any use out of those sarcophagi. Oh, hello. I accidentally kneeled down there. I thought I fell in a hole or something. Give me all your life as I shoot you in the face. Now, those things aren't even doing anything. They're just kind of hanging out. And I just pow, shoot you in the face. I mean, they will attack you, obviously, but it just doesn't look like they are from it, and it's just funny to me. Anyway. Let's see if I can avoid Scorpion Lady. There we go. And just jump down here and preemptively grab hold of this. With these glasses, I can see right through the stone. Something carved here. It's a design of some sort. Huh. I'll make a quick sketch just so I don't forget. You got the mummy sketch. Mummy sketch. You got the sketch of the mummy. Alright, so now we just have to make our way all the way back to Risky. Whee! And then we're going to have to go back to Scuttle Town and look at the sarcophagus that Sky's father managed to grab. And we're going to have to go back to the Saliva Islands, where the first sarcophagus we saw actually was. You might be wondering, well, how on earth are you actually supposed to even, like, know that it would be there? At one point, I don't recall, there is an NPC somewhere around here that, like, legitimately says something about, like, they're on Tan Island, like, our ancestors on the Saliva Islands or something or another, yada, 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 of that nature, basically. So that's basically your hint that people from Tanline Island would be on Saliva Island, which would be a good, like, indicator of where you might actually manage to find another mummy sarcophagus. So, it's not completely a goose chase running around hoping for the best. You do get some help. Be it vague and a little bit difficult to spot, admittedly. Go, just shoot all your faces. Alright. And it just so happens it would be the path that we went initially. So that would, in fact, explain why these two stay up so long. To make sure that you're able to actually get over there. Makes sense. You would not believe the amount of times I've tried to be fast enough in order to actually, to get on top of the other 2 statues. I just really wanted to see if I could, no matter how hard I tried. I almost managed to do it. Like, I got really stinking close, but that's about it. And unfortunately, close is in fact, while admirable, not success. Okay. And just a root scoot boogie away, and we got more evil frog creatures. Why they gotta be so evil and awful, I do not know. Oh, and I managed to do a backflip and actually save a little bit of time, make that jump, but then I ended up getting hit and hurt all over the same, because I'm not good at this. I should probably eat a meat chunklet, just to be on the safe side. That's good meat chunklet. I really like that that's literally all that it's called. It just is the meat chunklet. Meat from what? The world may never know, but I'd gladly eat that over a flesh pop, I can tell you that much. Anyway, lots of mermados! So many mermados! Ow! Ah! You butt farmer. Dang it! Make up your mind with your stupid attacks! There. Ow! What the? Since when can you attack me for when I'm crouching? Oi, you guys are the worst! I hate you so much! With these glasses, I can see right through it. Dun dun dun, and we got another mummy sketch! Yay! Now we just need the final piece, and we'll be all good to go! Oh boy, assuming I can get past these jerks. Ow. Don't care! I'm out. Ain't nobody got time for none of that. I am outie 5000. Have a wonderful evening. I do not have time for this. Nope. Oh, butternut squash. Whoopsie! I thought there was a bit more land to traverse. I was incorrect, and I'm in desperate need of health. See, that's why I have the meat chunklet. You never know when my general incompetencies in video games are really going to come to bite me in the butt. It's always better to be safe than sorry. Besides, what's the point of carrying around healing items if you never even use them? You know what I mean? I need health, and I have items that provide it. Might as well use it. Okay. I'd prefer if you stopped doing that. That guy's breath must smell like the worst thing ever. Either way. Okay, that takes care of that. And back to Scuttle Town. Just one last thing in order to grab, and we'll be good. Ta-da! There we go. The hat boost helps me out a little bit. Shantae, look who decided to make a surprise visit. Sky's mom, how are you? On cloud 9. When I heard, oh boy, yeah. Bedwetting. Oh dear. Oh, look at his fun hat. Pleasure, ma'am. You got quite a gal here. Barracuda Joe, what are you doing here? You and Joe? I caught him removing one of my bird's nests, and we got to talking over coffee. And, well, I guess we hit it off. She about broke my arm being cause of the bird I done touched. Shove over, kids. Heavy load incoming. Sky's dad. I like Sky's mom sprite. She's just happily clapping. Yay! There goes the back. Hope I'm hold out long enough to blah blah blah. Not reading. Oh, dad. This the guy, sir. What you do for a living, Joe? I tears down schools and what converts them to long-range cannons. That'll work. My daughter could do a lot worse. And she smells like the barn I was raised in. Hold up now, look at you, daughter. I swear, you were just in diapers and pigtails yesterday. Lay off the marshmallow spread, girl. You're getting plump as a partridge. Hey, don't embarrass our little girl. She's just puffing up to attract a mate. They like birds. Is that established? Oh, I think it's working. Woohoo! Bah! Have a look at this now. You guys, a genuine artifact from a lost world. You can use it to spruce up the place. Give it some culture. I can decorate on my own, thanks. Can you? I see mostly nests and eggs. What do you think of it, Joe? I'll have to get real close to read it. It got some message written on it. It says here, death to them what reads it. I feel a bit unnatural. And now Joe is dead. What did you do? Jiminy, who'd think something this old could still pack such a wallop? Shantae, look at your old Uncle Mimic was right again. He always says evil curses stay fresh with age. Man's the better relic hunter any day of the week. Can we please not discuss your work right now? You always do this! You want me to be single forever. There, don't fuss. Your friend here will fix it. I will? I don't know, the last petrified person that I associated with, that didn't really work out too well, but, Huh. Poor Joe. Now what am I supposed to do with this? With these glasses, I can see right through, and bada bing, bada bam, bada boom, bang, shababa. We got the whole ding-dong sketch. The question is, what is it of? Now that I've sketched all 3 mummy carvings, I should be able to figure out the design. Oh! Each shape represents an animal, and they're arranged in a very specific pattern, which means the combination to that temple door is bird, bird, gator. All right then, there we go. So apparently, I genuinely do believe this guy's dad did that entirely on purpose. Well, I'll be darned. Yeah, I bet. Oh dear, another boy went down the drain. Oh, he inadvertently kills them. How charming. All right then, well, we can finally make a little bit of progress here. So, hip hip hoppity bop to it, as I take a quick look to see how many other islands there are that I haven't been to at all. All right. Now we can actually get inside that temple, even though realistically, ultimately, going into the temple is not exactly a good thing. In fact, it's kind of an awful thing. Nothing but bad things go down once you get in there, but I guess ultimately it is necessary in order to progress, so onwards and upwards, I suppose. Get your arrow slinging nonsense out of this place. Ow! Why you gotta be that way? Seriously, why people always gotta be that way? I'm just trying, I'm just an honest, hard-working individual trying to make an honest buck, and scorpion women just friggin' jump out of nowhere and try and cut my face off. Like, that's just messed up. Don't do that. I should probably use the bubble shield more often. It's, I've never actually used it before. It prevents projectiles from hitting you, which I know would be immensely useful if I ever remember to use it. Oh wow, I've got 9 of them apparently. That's the maximum amount you're able to carry, so should probably get to that. Anyway, let's see, bird, bird, gator. So that's a fish. That's a bird. Let's just go with 3 birds. Bum ba bum. And now, oh, hello. And now, just wait for the gator. There's the gator. That is the most overly complicated lock system. My goodness gracious. Considering that there was like an entire civilization of people living in here. Alright, and so the nonsense begins. Yeah, I'm sure. Oh my stars and goddess, princess, is it really you? You're talking to me, right? It is you! You've returned to us after ages beyond passing. Everyone listen. Our princess has returned to us after all this time. Well, I think you've got the wrong gal. She doesn't remember! And yet she is the spitting image of she who has long since passed. Now she has returned to rule of us over all of us with her infinite wisdom. Princess, please take your place on the throne at once. But... Royal vassals, adorn her highness in ceremonial garb. See that she does not wander while I prepare the coronation. Oh, boogers. Hello? I'm dressed like a space princess. Can we talk this over now? Oh, so cute. Keen Eyes would probably recognize this as her dancer's outfit, which was like an extra bonus feature to the PC and iOS versions of Risky's Revenge. And they found a way to repurpose it. Great, they took my items away too. If these guys think I'm their princess back from the dead, they'll never let me leave. There must be some way of escaping. I better start looking. You can still, you know, whip it with the best of them, but you got nothing else. And if they do spot you, they will instantly bring you back here. So, do your best to try and not get, like, you know, overly, like, confident. Because eventually you will accidentally stumble just a tad. They will catch you and you'll have to go all the way back. So, don't try to risk it. Don't try to rush things. Just wait for them to turn their heads around and you'll be able to get by. Waiting an extra 2 or 3 seconds isn't gonna kill you. Unless somebody puts a gun to your head and says, do this thing in Shantae, in the Pirate's Curse, in like 3 seconds, or I shoot you. In which case, then yeah, go nuts. Go for the high score, but yeah, I feel like you have much bigger problems than that at that point, so anyway, free money. They even took my lamp away, so I have to manually grab my rupees and stuff like a friggin' peasant. Anyway, give me the key! There we go. This section of the game is just absolutely absurd and kind of comes out of nowhere, but you know what? I'm fine with it. You know, inexplicably, you know, stealth section and whatnot. Seems I told you. I told you. I told you all, but you didn't listen. I didn't even listen. I didn't even listen to me. Don't get overconfident. Oh my. Seriously, it's not even that good of a time saver. Ugh. Anyway, I actually like the stealth segment in this game because the game likes to keep things fresh. They like to change things up every now and again. You got your dungeons, and that's all well and good, but every now and again, you know, you've got like the run Roddy Top's run section, or you've got something like this. You know, it shakes up the traditional formula. You know, forces you to do things a little bit differently than you would normally. Which I have nothing but good things to say about that in practice. Hoppa, hoppa, hoppa. Okay. Once more, we're back. Now let's just go ahead and try to, you know, maybe not get caught this time. That'd be fancy. Give it a little old butt wiggle. Shantae and her patented butt wiggle technology. All right, now just don't even try. Just don't even try. Just wait for them to turn, and then you may follow them. Real closely. There we go. And we're good. Wait for him to turn around and drop down. Slowly but surely. Just follow him around. If you're in the shadows, you're at 100% A-okay. Okay, just give it time. Give it time. The thing is, I'm pretty sure you can just jump in there and you'll be fine, but at the same time, oh boy, please work. Yeah, okay. Like, the second you're in the alcove, you're in the shadows, so you don't have to worry. It really looks like you don't have an opportune time to actually get down there without getting spotted. Luckily, not the case. Not the case at all. Alright, so there is all manner of things in this place. It's kind of tough to remember all of them. Seriously, this palace is like is like a maze. Did they even take my healing items? They did. That ain't cool, bro. Why would you do that? Seriously, it's essentially just food. You took my food away. Who does that? All right. I'm gonna just stand here. Maybe stand here. Okay. Cutting it close, cutting it close. Overconfidence is the killer of men. All right. At least we got a little bit of sunlight again. That's nice. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Somehow I entirely missed the link. The chain. I don't know how I managed that, but I did. Friggin' good job, me. Alright, now. Yeah, there are a few things that can still hurt you in this place, so it's best to keep up as much health as you can. Okay, and ba-ba-ba, ba-ba-da-ba, 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 and ba-ba-da-bee. There we go. Okay. Okay, we gotta find more keys, basically is the long and short of it. We only have one key. We need many keys. We have 2 keys. And don't get me wrong, having 2 keys is better than having only 1 key, but that's still not enough keys. And then we've got this person trying to ruin my day. No, thank you, sir. I mean, ma'am. Miss. Whatever you prefer to call. I mean, some women really get offended when you refer to them as ma'am. I suppose because it has it's like, it has the implication of meaning that they're old, and they've got, like, problems with that or something. Which is just, I don't know. I never really understood people not really being a fan of the whole aging thing. I mean, yeah, it sucks and everything. Getting old is certainly not a great thing by any stretch of the imagination, but, you know, still. Alright, can I? No, I can't. I was really hoping I would have been able to make that. Sure hope there wasn't a key or something over there that I really needed. But I got a heart squid for my troubles, so ultimately everything's good. And if I recall correctly... Yep. Oh, hey, I wonder who that is. No, really. I wonder who that is. Oh, hey, look! It's Roddy Tops, because of course it is! The gal up there, that was Sky. And, I guess I'm gonna have to come out here and just say something. Until this game, I did not realize that Sky had blonde hair. I thought those were, like, yellow feathers sticking out from underneath her bandana or something. It's like some kind of headdress or something, you know? It made sense in my head. They have a cackle bat, which is all well and good. But, yeah, no, apparently Sky actually has extraordinarily long blonde hair. Go figure, huh? I mean, I know that the guy with the library card he said that she had blonde hair, but, like, I don't know. I just didn't realize. Okay, well, that's a guard. That is a guard. Actually, hang on, let me save. Just in case I end up making a really stupid mistake. It's likely, let's be honest. Let's just not let that happen. Just where is that last key? Alright, so that would be the way back into... Yep, that's how you get into Shantae's room. So I guess even if we get caught, no big deal at this point. But still, I'd prefer not to. I just want to try and find that last key. Because, spoiler alert. Okay, so Sky, Roddy, and Risky Boots have also apparently been shanghaied by these weird people. And apparently they think they are also the princess. The people in this place are actually really, really stupid. In case that were not readily apparent by the fact that they steadfastly refused to listen to anything Shantae had to say about the matter. So, you know, that's something. I actually seen, like, reviews that call this part of the game, like, needlessly fanservice-y. But it's like, nah, it's not that big a deal. And again, this is coming from me, mind you. Alright, so... I've certainly not been here, so we're gonna have to go ahead and hope that we'll be able to stumble upon the final key. Then we'll be able to get out of here lickety-lickety-split. That certainly looks like where you'd find a key. Booyah! Alright, now we can get out of here. And we can save all of our friends. Well, one's a friend, one is a begrudging friend, and the other is sort of a... I don't even know what you'd call Risky at this point. Helpful antagonist at this moment in time. I genuinely cannot say. I know not these things. Okay, yep. Dang it! I try to jump over you to prevent your untimely death, but you just gotta be a huge inconvenience, don't you? The shame of these people. Alright, now let's save ourselves some allies. Let's call them that. Anyway, here's Risky. In case you didn't realize, she has really long hair too. Risky, is that you? Who else would it be? I came looking for you, and instead I found this place. The simpletons mistook me for some silly princess and locked me in here. Same here. I'll pound those imbeciles into fish paste when I get my hands on them. We're wasting time, let's go. Yep, every last one of them are now in a... I mean, let's be honest, exactly. I can't really call it, like, all that more fan-service-y than normal. When you consider the fact that, like, I wouldn't call any of the outfits that the, you know, the female cast in this game wear as, like, anything but, you know, I wouldn't call it modest or anything. Either way, sup? They caught you, too. What are you doing here? I came here to find a cure for Joe. What's your excuse? Look at that hair! Look at them pigtails. I'm here with, Fine, don't tell me. Let's just find a way out of this madhouse. Put some clothes on, for crying out loud. Speak for yourself, girl. How am I supposed to walk in these shoes? Well, you could always take the shoes off. Nothing's keeping you from wearing them, and you could just take them off. Just saying. Anyway, last and least, Roddy. Roddy Tops? But I left you back on Spiderweb Island. I didn't want to miss out on the fun, so I followed you. Look, we both have matching costumes. Now we can be princesses together. Roddy, we gotta get out of here fast. Okay, I'll go, but I'm keeping this outfit. Well, just because she's a terrible friend doesn't mean I can't find her a little bit charming. I mean, all the characters in this game are in fact that. Either way. And I don't really even see a reason to bring this up, but it is at this moment in time where you see all four of them together with, I guess, more revealing outfits that you've actually realized for the first time that Shantae is actually, I'm just gonna say, the least endowed of the four of them. And I found that to be interesting. There you are. We should be able to operate this contraption if the four of us work together. Ta-ta! We're not heavy enough. Although Blondie here does make up for some excellent ballast. Excuse me? You probably weigh as much as a lead balloon. Or two. Zing! Oh, hello! Can we at least try to work together? I won't work with her, but for you, sure. Me? Aren't you the brain eater? Not you, her! Ah, the noise! This is why I work alone. Alright, you lubbers, pull! Yes, ma'am. We inexplicably managed to weigh slightly more. It worked! Of course it did. You give up too easily. If you want to make something bend to your will, you'd better be prepared to break it as well. You're a scary lady. And there you go. Come on, let's all rush in and pummel these imbeciles. No, we should sneak past them quietly. I want to distract them with a fan dance. I'll take a look. Nice little Star Trek reference there. Hey, look, a statue of their princess. I suffer from an affliction known as secondhand embarrassment, where I feel all embarrassment that is projected onto a fictional character. Or in real life, too, honestly. So this is really painful. Behold, your vast magnificence. That's supposed to be me. Ah, but yes, it is your exact likeness. Hello, do my eyes deceive me? There are 4 of you now. Despite the fact that none of us look similar. Each of you looks perfectly identical to this humongous, titanic, rotund, corpulent, Roddy's still happy, and bulgingly beautiful, pleasingly plump statue. That's it, ring his throat. Oh hey, she's back. What's this? Princess, there you are. Where in the world have you been? It's been over 30 minutes. Were you at the store all that time? You silly Billy. This... I can't. My god, people hear me? Sweet, merciful Mama Jamma, this is from the... She's returned from the store! Thank you all. Sorry about the mix-up. Believe me, this happens all the time. I shall return your garments and give you this golden pickaxe in honor of your great deeds. Leave us out of your adventures from now on. Boom! Joke's on you. All 3 of you have playable campaigns in the sequel, which, by God, I'm looking forward to. Seriously, that's why the game is taking so long to make. They're making a complete and total story mode for Shantae, Risky, Roddy, Sky, and Bolo, which is just downright awesome. Wait, this is the fun part where I get an item. You got the golden pickaxe. It's better than a bronze or silver pickaxe, even though gold is a significantly more flimsy material. So I don't even know. Either way, got our clothes back, and they all went back to the, they all headed back to the boat. I don't know how Sky... Actually, wait, no, I know how Sky got here. She flew here. That's kind of her thing. She has birds. What's this? A golden pickaxe from the princess. Can I have it, pretty please? Sure. Such incredible craftsmanship. We'll have this cleared away lickety-split. You gave the golden pickaxe. Yay. I mean, it's no diamond pickaxe, but it'll do. Wow, with those ruins out of the way, I can see all the way to the horizon. Look at those chubby green birds. Ah, those aren't birds! Monsters, run! Oh, those little weenies. But they did open up the path for us, so that's pretty sweet. Although, that does remind me, I actually need to head back inside their temple and get that cackle bat that I left there. I would have gotten it right then and there, but they took my lamp at the time, so it ultimately would have proved absolutely no purpose. Or porpoise, as the case may be.